This program is proudly brought to you by Toyota South Africa and the Cape Dealer Network, who make possible the Toyota Dealer Rally. As we prepare ourselves for the penultimate round of the 1991 rally season, let's reflect on the winners so far. The Tour de Total Rally, run in February, was won by Glenn Gibbons and Peter Cuffley. Teammates Serge Damso and Vito Bonafide fought back to win the Volkswagen International Rally. Serge and Vito won their first ever Castrol in 1991. Nissan's Johnny Hubig and Douglas Judd put Nissan into the points by winning the NGK Rally in June. Sarel van der Merwe and Frans Boshoff scored Ford their first victory of the season on the Volkswagen Algoa Rally. The same high-speed advantage won the Ford team their second event in a row on the Stanek Mountain Trial. Looking back at the last two events, we see the Ford Laser in full flight on wide-open roads, the Ford's higher ratio gearbox giving Sarel the speed advantage he was able to turn into a victory. On the Stanek Mountain Trial, Hannes Grobler and Piet Swanepoel took an early lead on the tight sections of the first day. Later in the event, on the fast district roads of the lower Drakensberg, Sarel and France used their speed to snatch their second victory in as many events. The 50 points scored in the last two events has shot Sarel and France to the top of the championship log. The next four places are filled by teams who have managed consistent results throughout the 6 events run so far. A win by Sarel and France on the Toyota Dealer Rally would sew up the championship for the Ford team. And so the rally circus moves to the Western Cape for the penultimate round of the championship. The start and first stage of the rally is once again at the Greenpoint Stadium, from where the rally moves to the Easterplaat Air Force Base and the farmlands north of Belleville for 6 special stages. The second day takes the rally to the Malmesbury-Mauriesburg area for the remaining 10 stages, most of which run through the lush wheat fields of the area. Last-minute adjustments are made to the Toyota's engine management system in a bid to give Serge every advantage for an early lead in the Toyota Dealers Rally. After the split-up of Nissan's driver Hannes Grobler and navigator Piet Swanepoel, Hannes has secured the services of Douglas Judd, who was left without a drive after his then-teammate Johnny Hubig resigned from the Nissan factory team. The second Ford of Glenn Hall and Martin Boerter returns, having missed 2 events after their horrific crash in the NGK 400. Glenn has had to rebuild this car from scratch. Championship leaders van der Merwe and Boshoff enjoying the sunshine and a laugh. Drawn first, Serge Damso and Vito Bonafide prepare to leave the Parc Fermé for Greenpoint Stadium. Johan Evertser and Steve Harding will drive their Class A Golf Synchro 4th on the road behind the 2 Nissan Sentras. At exactly 20 minutes past 3, Serge and Vito lead the 50-strong field of works, private and regional entries to the start of Stage 1. This stage, which runs around the car park area at the Greenpoint Stadium, gives the Cape Town motorsport fans a chance to see the cars close up and in full flight. Local boy Serge is tipped by most to win this event and immediately sets an incredible time of 54 seconds. Second on the road, Hannes Grobler and Douglas Judd will need time to settle down in their newly formed driver-navigator partnership. We joined them around this tricky 1-kilometer stage.
Sweep right into T left, sweep right into T left, into turn off left before the back. Left and left.
Third on the road, Nick de Waal and Guy Hodgson in the second of the Nissan Sentras. Johan Evertser and Steve Harding starting Stage 1. After reasonable success on the Stanek Mountain Trial, the Volkswagen crew look forward to a prosperous ending to an otherwise frustrating season. Sorel in France leading the forward attack, 5th off the starting blocks and about to equal Serge's winning time. Gussie Coetzee and Wiley Harrington in one of the 3 Volkswagen dealer team Class B Golfs break a side shaft early in the stage. 10 valuable seconds are lost to their Class B competition. Having done well in Class B over the past 2 events, the turbocharged Uno of Paolo Piazza Musso and Neil Watt have attracted a following all of their own. Paolo and Neil have proved fair competition for the Golfs, who normally dominate their class. One of the features of the stage at Easterplaat Air Force Base is a sprint down the main runway. With Serge taking time to service the Conquest, Hannes and Douglas now lead on the road. Once again, we join them in car through the stage.
200 straight on, ignore right to right. Straight on.
Heavy rains over the past few weeks have left the open fields of the base soggy and the roads awash with puddles.
200 barely caution order. Join the road, join the road. Go back onto the road.
The Sentra handles the conditions well, and the team goes on to win the stage in a time of 4 minutes and 25 seconds.
300, sweep sharp right.
Johan Evertser and Steve Harding in the 2-litre 4-wheel drive Synchro Golf. The Volkswagen has an extremely powerful engine and with greater reliability could dominate Class A. The first of the 2 Ford Sasol lasers with Van der Merwe at the wheel tackles the waterlogged back section. Having taken 9 minutes of allowed lateness to work on his car, Serge slots into the Class A lineup ahead of teammate Glenn Gibbons. Glenn Gibbons and Peter Cuffley in the 2nd Class A Toyota Conquest pick up a misfire through the muddy section. Despite this, they clock the fastest time on the 8-kilometre stage. Class C, dominated by the 1600cc Toyota Conquests, will once again feature Enzo Kuhn and Johan Seeling, seen here on stage 2. Having replaced the broken side shaft, Gussie and Wiley are back in the action. While Leon Buerter urges his waterlogged Golf to continue, Eric Sanders and Thilo van Westenhagen pick up on the Class C battle. It's into the wheat fields northwest of Cape Town for stage 3 and the first really tight stage of the event. Hannes and Douglas obviously now at ease as partners for the first time. Stage 3 confirms that a wet rally lies ahead. Serge moving back towards his #1 place on the road. Nick de Waal and Guy Hodgson drive the 2nd Nissan Sentra into the failing Cape sunlight. Lights are fitted at the service point and Serge manages a smile, having set the fastest time on stage 3. Glenn Gibbons and Peter Cuffley snapped a side shaft at the start of the stage. With power on only 3 wheels, the crew lost almost 43 seconds to Serge's time. The final 3 stages of the day will be run in darkness. We join Glenn Hall and Martin Buerter in their Ford at the start of stage 5.
Just look at this lot here. Can you try and form a picture in your mind? You got to boop left, through a sloot, then keep left, through the farmyards. You see there are 2 poles there? That's about the most tricky area in that farmyard. That's 10. It's 5, 4,
3, 2, 1, go. 100. Through Sloot. Look left. Then right through Sloot. Through Sloot. Look left. Then right. Caution. Then sweep left. Through second gate. Okay. Left. Then right. Through the gate. Drift, then fork right over caution down wall, 200. 100, drift, then fork right over caution down wall. Okay. Down wall, fork right, left through gate. Contour. 100 contour. Okay. 100 contour. This is it. Oh, shit. Another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. 100. Jump. 50. Coming up. Jump and jump. Lots of jumps. Okay. 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 You see? Right, left.
Towards the end of the stage, the Ford's windscreen starts misting up. This slows the team slightly, causing them to lose about 20 seconds on the leaders. Back in Cape Town, we spoke to Hannes Grobler.
Gaan baie goed op die oomblik. Ons het baie goed gery tot dusver. Ons is baie tevrede. Ek dink die kombinasie van my en Douglas werk op die oomblik baie goed en ek dink die uitslae bewys dit tot sover.
Hannes Grobler and Douglas Judd hold a slender 8-second lead over teammates De Waal and Hodgson. Serge Damso and Vito Bonafide hold third place, just 4 seconds behind the second Nissan. Kasi Kutsia leads Class B, while Enzo Kuhn leads Class C. Dawn over the Cape and the Green Sea.